Hello YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of City Skylines. Now before we begin this episode, I want to say something just very briefly. Some people have they haven't really questioned, but they kind of wonder why I do the City Skylines series, because it's not like a big view bringer to the channel. This is strictly almost like a love for city building games, and that's why I've been doing these games recently. And plus I do have a group of my audience that really does appreciate the City Skylines game, and they want to see me play it. So that being said, just think of this kind of like an extra video that you guys wouldn't have gotten if I just wasn't going to record. I mean, the views are not really important to me on this series. It's just a love for city building, a love for this type of game, management and simulation. But anyways, I do appreciate all you guys that watch these videos and thumbs up the video. It does really help me out a lot. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, last episode, we were working in the downtown area, and yes, folks, we finally have returned to the downtown that I've always talked about doing. If you recall, there was a big gap in City Skylines episodes, and I just recently started it back up, and I knew I needed to make this commitment to downtown. Now, what we're going to do here, we're kind of focusing on a little bit of a technology sector. Here, we've got this new, I believe this is like a software development studio. So we're going to build them a little area around it, and now I kind of wish I didn't place this parking garage here. We're going to actually move this down a block, because I want to use this section, and why are you guys mad? We just moved it down half a block. Man, it's like a convenience. It's what everything's about now. It's like, oh no, I got to walk half a block further. This is not good. So what we're going to do here today, let's go ahead, let's grab, what have I been using? I've been using a 3-lane road here. And I want to continue to use that. I kind of want something, I kind of want like a boulevard. I want to create like a little park around this little sector here, and as I add more buildings, we can kind of make it look a little bit more prettier. So yeah, let's go ahead and go with the 3-lane here. Now my 3 lanes I've been running have been they've been one ways. We're going this way and we spit out. No, we don't spit out here. Where do we actually spit out? Oh, out here. Wow. No, not even there. We do cycle them all the way back. That is a little crazy. So we're going to do it one way going this way. So let's do that. Got to be sure to connect down here. Now question is that going to be slanted? Oh, it is. Ooh, OCD just kicked in. I don't like that at all. Let's go ahead and overlap this just a bit, and then we'll connect them this way. So which way are we going? We're spitting out this way, coming out. The reason I'm doing these one-ways, I don't want too many intersections on the main road as far as it being several crossings. I want to eliminate cross-traffic, so that's why you're seeing me place some of these one-ways, and I actually think this one's going to work out fine, so let's go ahead and get rid of that there. Now, we can create another one of those buildings. We are making quite a bit of money at the moment, so I think they're right here. What else do we have? We have, actually, what are these? Electric car factory, a nanotechnology center. That sounds actually kind of fancy. Does it match up though? Is that the question? Ooh, it does. You know what? Let's do it. Right there. All right. Yes, we are catching electricity. Now we can actually kind of almost make it look pretty around it. And now, now the parking garage is looking ugly again. So we've got that, and we can surround this. And I did make a mistake last episode. I clicked the commercial button when I was placing office, and I didn't think anybody actually caught it, but you guys are so sharp. It was like, hey, you just built a bunch of commercial there where you wanted to build offices, and I was like, oh yeah, I kind of did, didn't I? So, you know what, one of those one-ways is not matching up, and why is that? Let's see, we should be flowing this way, so let's go ahead and grab our little tool here, and keep going, and there we go. So we're flowing out. That's one it's one intersection of cross traffic. And what is up with our dead body problem here? Oh yeah, you know what? That is a problem. I keep forgetting my crematoriums and all that are on that side. So, you know, this is kind of wrong, but we're gonna have 2 crematoriums by the recycling center. That is in no way me talking about this is what we should do to our dead. It's just kind of this little center over here. Now, if you're asking what that building is there, I do have the natural disasters, or whatever it's called, expansion, and that is a little shelter, and we're gonna have to focus on that a little bit more because I do have disasters on, and oh, that is a gridlock there. Ooh, that round. Actually, what is going on here? Okay, this is just a gaggle of ambulances. We might have to address this soon. Actually, it's kind of that time of day that it gets busy. This should clear out any moment now. Alright, we actually just received another upgrade. We are now considered a capital city. We've got a population of 36,000. So now we have the cargo harbor and the normal harbor. Now, question is, I don't believe I have access to it. I don't like to build at night too much. Actually, you know, we really could take advantage of this. I need 2 sections of land here. We could build a little harbor right on this piece of land, which we can purchase it. Actually, no, we could start to make little drop-offs from the road there. We do have that bridge covered. Let's go in and look at that just a little bit closer. Yeah, we really could if we wanted to do like a harbor on this side, and boats should be able to get in and I'm assuming turn around without any issues with the bridge here. I'll have to look into that because we need to start shipping out some goods here because we got a lot of goods here in the area, and I'm not sure the cargo or the train's able to keep up with it right now. But anyways, we're over here working. Like I said, I don't normally like to build at night, but it's fairly bright here in the city, so what we're doing, I want to place a park here. We're trying to give people even more incentive to come here and build. What do we have that actually fits? Everything's going to be really awkward, isn't it? Something that actually makes sense too. You know, do we have any like plazas, anything good like that? There's a farmer's market. Some of these are actually mods, and I believe some of these have some broken assets to it, so I need to watch out what I place. Ooh, that is that's a sunken plaza. Does that fit? Ooh, it kind of does fit in the middle there, doesn't it? I like that. You know what? That might look good if we could maybe place that there. And let's get the grid off real quick. I like the way that looks. I kind of want to line more trees up and down here. And maybe if we can, put some more like walking paths. I've also got some props that I can... What the heck was that? Sounds like the... I guess it was just passing by the police siren. But yeah, I'm going to have to place some walking paths. Now, these would probably be pavement. So maybe we'll link these like that there. And I want to have just a couple crosses. I have to figure out something to put here. And maybe we should probably... You know, let's make that run all the way across. So we're going to shut that off like that. And then we can add some trees in here and maybe some more parks. I really need to look into downloading some more modded parks because I'm not 100% satisfied with the ones available right now. So I'll see what else I'm going to put in here. I'll probably search through some props, but everything seems to be going good at this building. This building actually isn't quite as bright as I thought it was going to be. I was hoping for a little bit more color, but it is helping the area out here, and we'll see what else we can do. Probably need to add another station. We have a taxi line going right now. Probably need to add another one down, probably maybe at this corner here. If I put another road, actually needs to be there. So that ought to give people more access to transportation. Alright, it is morning time in the big city. We do have a little bit of morning traffic. Everybody's trying to go... I don't know where they're actually trying to go. Are they going to work here? Or they're actually going over to this side. They must be heading up to the highway. This is actually, even though as bad as this looks here, this is the kind of the way I intended on this working. Forcing everybody down to this intersection because it's still keeping this street fairly clean. Now I could reroute some traffic. It is a little abysmal right now, but I think for the time being I'm going to keep it like that. What we're going to do over here, we're going to go ahead. We've got demand for more residential here. And where have we been spitting them out? Okay, we're coming in here, so we might have another maybe output area, which I don't think it's really going to matter here. Really where we stick that. So let's go. I think I've been making these like 3, and yes, I'm doing still a grid pattern here for the residential zones because I want to tightly pack these people in because I don't know exactly where we are gonna actually go after this because I need to probably put another input or somewhere maybe over here into the city, and I don't know. I just feel like I need to pack them in kind of right now. But we are doing probably going to be doing some pretty neat stuff here in this middle lane. And try to keep it as open as possible. Let's see, those are all one way, so we would come into here. They're still going this way. Actually, you know what? I allow cross... Oh, crap, that is the wrong thing to destroy there. I do allow cross traffic. I need to remember that. So let me go ahead. We're going to eliminate these, and it is raining here in the city. Hopefully there's no... I haven't run into any natural disasters, and I'm still really curious as to how that's going to work. But what I was allowing here, and I believe, which street is it? Is it the 4 lanes? I was putting 4 lanes in here. and allowing them to go up and down these sections. And here we go. So we've got that. We probably have water. No, we don't have water run out to this area. Let's go ahead and continue that. Our water availability is going down, so we're probably going to look to put in another plant. Actually, what are these? Tank reservoirs. I don't even remember downloading these in a pumping service. Well, maybe those are new. I could be wrong. It's like I said, it's been a little bit since I've actually downloaded anything or really dove into what's new besides the cities or the natural disaster stuff. So we've got that. We've got a little bit of demand for a commercial. We gave them a commercial lane up here. And, is that... Yeah, that is all one way. I don't know what's up with the ambulances here. I guess they're picking up dead bodies or something's happening, actually. Citizens are sick. Okay, that's not good. I don't like sick citizens. We're going to put up we need to put up a hospital, and I would like to do something neat with it, but for the time being, since we're having this little bit of an outbreak here, we're going to stick it right here. And we can always go change the location and decorate around it, but I didn't realize that was such a need at the moment. So we've got that. We need more. We're on the water situation. There's our treatment plants, and our pumping stations are down here by the farms. So, wow, there is quite a bit more. A fresh water outlet. I don't remember some of this, so I need to look some of this up before I actually place it. But for the time being, let's go ahead and get one of these connected to the line, so that should add some more water availability. And since we're adding new houses, we're going to do one more sewage treatment facility right here. Hopefully will that hook in? Of course not. It's like slightly off, so let's hook in right there. I do want to eventually clean that area up. I don't like them all lined up like that, but I'd like to have the area cross, or maybe even up here to stick them. Okay, I'm watching a little bit of a situation, which I'm going to change this right now. Our one-way should be here. Actually, no, that is good to go there. We need another outlet real quick. We need to force traffic to go into this neighborhood a little bit later, so we're going to force everybody out this way, I believe, is what we need to do. Let's see, where is this aiming? Yes, you need to go that way. So that's going to correct that, and that should open up. I thought maybe this was going to work pretty good, but I'm seeing a real stoppage of ambulances, and which I don't understand since the hospital's right there. I don't know where they're going, but as you can see here, there's something not right. At least they're taking care of the sick problem we had, but it's still a little strange, and I really wish this rain would just let up here because it's a little distracting when I want to build something. Alright, we are going to build another sector here. I'm trying to see if I want to continue this one-way nonsense that I'm doing. It's working fairly well in the residential area, but I don't know if it's really necessary in the office area. It doesn't seem to be as cluttered with traffic. So, you know what? I guess we're going to go ahead and do it since we already have it here. Let's see. Let's go 1, 2, 3. That should connect up with this street here. So that's a pretty big outlet there. That'll be a busy intersection once we actually get more offices in here. Now I need to keep an eye on what I'm doing here. Are those are 4 lanes there. So we're going to continue the 4-lane roads. Do we have anything that looks a little bit better? You know what? Actually, that'll be fine. Do that here and then do one here. So that's another section of offices that are going to pop up here. And that's going to make it really quite cozy in this area. I actually do really like what's happening here. So let's go office zone. We're going to zone all this. It'll be right next to a parking garage too. So that's going to make this little section in here. I just got to figure out what I want to do with it. I've been staring at it for like the past 10 minutes. Trying to figure out, or trying to picture what's going to happen here. I think I can eliminate that. It's kind of ugly. I can picture more parks, but I think they would be a little awkward just alongside these buildings. So I'm thinking maybe just here in the front or maybe here on the sides. Let's see if we have any other options. And ooh, what is that? Ooh, I forgot about that. That's a pedestrian suspended bridge. I'd like to actually... That would fit almost perfectly over the highway. Yeah, I might need to use that in the future. I'm just staring at it. It's really cool looking. Let's see. Ooh, we've got these plazas here. How would that look if that was situated there and we didn't have a pedestrian path here and here? Let's go ahead and experiment with that. Let's say you want to keep the path right there, so probably... Ooh, that's not dead center. Let's try that. Let's see what that looks like real quick. Ooh, you know what? I actually really like that. Ooh, that's actually nice. You can walk down there, set by the water. The water's not... I believe that's a mod. The water doesn't seem to be really moving. Actually, it looks like it's partially drained. But I still really like that. So you got the plaza in the middle. You got all that on the outside. I might do a pedestrian path back here. I don't want to run another road. So let's go ahead. Let's grab one of those. Is that an even space? That is, oh, I think that is dead center. So that's good there. So we've got that pedestrian path, and we might make them go alongside the building too. I always think that looks really good. Let's see, they've got their parking situation figured out. I might even add another parking garage. We got a really big one over there, but I feel like it's this city. When I did work up in Dallas, there was like parking garages like every other block. And I feel like that's probably what we're going to need to do. I don't know if it really does alleviate anything, or if it's just there, because it's in the park section, and it's always been kind of odd. Actually, no, it's not. Where is it real quick? Okay, so I've got another parking garage here, and I like this one because it's like a little bit more normal looking. The one over there is absolutely huge, and it seems like they need it over here. Do I want to stick it on the back side? You know, I might stick it on this block, maybe on this corner right about here. So we've got that. That ought to make people a little bit more happier. So we can fill up that parking. We've got offices just absolutely popping up here behind this little center. What else I might do with this? Let's see. I don't really want to particularly stick any schools over on this side. I haven't even really seen our actual school capacities abysmal right now. We've got some here. You know what? This is a little... What neighborhood is this? This is Coleridge Park. We're going to go ahead and stick a little bit, kind of just spam it out here. Really not going to be much of a rhyme or reason as to why some of this is out here, but I feel like we need to go ahead and up the capacity because education, it's always good. Gotta have it. Let's do that, and we're going to plop down a high school right beside it. Seems like maybe that's a part of the problem with Sheffield Square too, which they already have a big school system too, and it's unbelievable. What, we only have one university? I mean, we're almost ready for another university, I feel like. Actually, not the capacity's good there, but it's the other things. Ooh, that's ugly. I really wish these elementary schools would hold more people. Would it be weird to have two right beside each other here? I guess it kind of would, but we're gonna have to do it. So let's do that. Let's get more people into school here, so that's good. All right, let's head back over here. As we were working, ooh, we got a fire department. We've got one right down the road, right? Yes, okay, that's good there. What else do we have? A helicopter. Ooh, that's kind of neat. I don't know, I'm at the point where I'm making quite a bit of money, so I have money to blow here. So everything kind of looks really appealing. As far as, hey, we can spend money on that. And hey, we can kind of buy this. Do we have a police station over here yet? Yeah, we've even got that. Oh, we're pretty set over here. Another thing I wanted to look at, let's look at transportation. I kind of want to get a bus line going. So we got a bus depot and I think we would stick the bus depot right. I'm going to have to organize this area out here, but I think we're going to stick a bus depot here. I've already got noise going on in this area anyways. So we've got that. Let's see, we need to do some sort of... Ooh, we could have bus lanes. I wonder if we need that. I'm going to go ahead and start it off in here. I'm going to say we probably need to stop right here at the entrance. We'll go down. We'll add a stop here. And then we're going to add stops. We're going to swing around. Is that a one-way? Yes, it is. They're going to have to make a U-E here. Pop out here. Come down to about probably right there. And come out to, say, here. That's right by the taxi line. And then back to said... Actually, I guess he can take the roundabout and complete the line there. So, got a bus line. Now, let's make sure those are moving. And once again, it is so smoggy right now. Oh yeah, here come our buses. So we've got two forms of transportation in the city right now. You've got taxis and buses. And they're still itching to get rid of all this. Probably next episode, we're going to start on some sort of harbor section to try to get rid of some goods. And I'm debating on... Actually, I was thinking about it earlier, was sticking a bridge right here and then linking over to the harbor instead of forcing them out into this roundabout area, which gets really busy at night, and then onto the highway. We might actually stick another bridge here. So let me know what you guys think about that, but I do believe that would be a pretty good option. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump right back into the city here. One impression I always get when we used to have a big area like this, there's always like a local TV station. And we do have a television station now, which I think we're going to place right here. It does produce some noise, but it's in an office area, so I think it'll be fine. Normally where I live in our big downtown areas, we always have the station. It's right smack dab in the middle of town, so we're going to stick that there. Yeah, that doesn't look too odd. At first I thought maybe the building would look a little out of place. You do have the big antenna on top, but that's going to help this area. And I'm watching these buildings are constantly transforming and getting a little bit bigger, or they're switching them out. And what is going on here? We have a police convoy. We're still having some issues here, and it's just that kind of, yeah, it's kind of that time of day, which I kind of think maybe we should even change the outlet one more time, because they're still filtering down to this area. I'm trying to think of an additional out. I really like this thing here, this whole roundabout and bridge. It doesn't seem to have any issues except for going out, but I'm trying to figure out where they're going. Seems like quite a few of them are going over to this area, and I'm assuming some people that are in these offices live, that are in these offices over in the city live over in this neighborhood here, because this neighborhood's really quite nice, actually. This cozy district, there's our huge park that we have built into there. Kind of wish they would just continue to move to the city. Now, it does seem like they're ready for more. We got another big demand for commercial. So we're going to do that again. I've still been doing this 3-lane road, which I'm a little concerned. I think we'll be okay with it. I don't know. Sometimes when I stick these like this, I do grow concerned that we're going to cause a huge traffic problem, but that hasn't really been the case. Actually, we need to extend our big road here. So yeah, we're going to do this, and then we're probably fairly close to wrapping this episode up here. I want to continue with that. That looks okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue with the big 6-lane here. Okay, so we've placed a new office zone. I'm going to give a quick check. Electricity's fine. Water's fine. Everything's doing pretty good here. Our incinerators are a little behind. I think we're probably ready. I should probably just go ahead and invest in another large recycling center, and we probably could get rid of one of the smaller ones. We'll see what this does. That's $100,000 right now. But that's doing pretty good. We're making money. The city's definitely in the green right now. As far as more natural disaster stuff, I'm still kind of leery. I feel like I need to future-proof us a little bit more. So I'm going to add another shelter over here. And these are quite expensive. Let's go ahead and add it about right here. So those cover, let's see. Those cover 10,000. So I really would need... I need 2 more of those. I don't want to spend that kind of money yet. Let's go and run water down the road. Yeah, I don't want to spend that kind of money yet just looking at it. But, you know, some people can make it out in time, if that's any comfort to anybody. Let's see, I have the big radio here. Earthquake sensor. Do I need to place multiple of these? I guess it's going to have detection. I feel like the city would kind of like one of these. Maybe, let's stick it kind of off the beaten path here. Maybe about right here. Does that need electricity is the question. I need to run a line there. Okay, so that sensor's there. And let's stick one out here in the industrial zone. And we're going to stick one out here by the tower in Kent Hills. Now, question is, are those good? Okay, so we've got detection for earthquakes now. Tsunamis, I don't think we have to worry about that, but as soon as I say that, we're probably going to get hit by one. I would like to do this radar dish, but I feel like this needs to be kind of out here. That looks a little odd. Maybe we'll make a little road out here. This is out by Kent Hills. And can we run? Did I really place that station right there, right in the way? Let's go ahead. You know what? We need to move that. Let's move it over. Let's move it over here. And then we'll make a little road right here. It's going to cut that line, which I think that might actually be okay if it gets cut. Is it? You know what? Let's reconnect, just in case. Never know. Got that. We're going to need to make sure, let's go ahead and convert some water out here, and let's go ahead and build us a little radar. So that detects, that one's for asteroids, I believe, or meteors. So we've got that. So yeah, that's pretty squared away. I feel like we have a fairly safe city at the moment. But anyways, guys, that's probably going to about wrap it up for today's episode. We will continue this city district very soon. If you guys have a name for it, I need to go over the comments again to see if anybody had any good names for this whole district here. And I'm going to figure out more things to do with this little area here as far as parks. I feel like there's a lot that we can build here. And then we'll just continue to gradually expand out this way and probably also start on a harbor next episode. So anyways, guys, thank you for enjoying this series. If you'd like to like and subscribe, everything helps my channel. And we will see you guys next time on City Skylines. Thank you!